over and not over pretty much is where Brian and I choose who we think is over in the professional wrestling business. Over meaning that they're, that they're doing good or that, we're believing in them.
Yep.
And not over, that we didn't like it, okay? So we want you to go ahead and put in the comments who you think is over and not over. So, Brian, who's over?
Right now?
This week for you, who's over?
Chad Gable. Chad Gable is over for two reasons.
Number one,
he's the underdog. No one expected him at all to get these many wins over this talent, period. I didn't expect him to beat Andrade. I didn't expect him to beat Shelton Benjamin. And hell, I didn't expect him to beat Shane, but he did.
Okay.
The other reason is a kind of a reason I thought about myself, too. I went back to when The Rock was going around as Rocky Maivia.
Okay.
And he had the hair, the froofy hair that he had going around.
Okay.
And he cut his hair, and look what happened to him. Became a main eventer. Chad Gable almost had the same exact type of hair, long. He cut his hair, and now he's becoming more over than he was.
Okay.
Without Kurt Angle's son.
So for me this week, over Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What?
It feels like it's 1999 again, where
Okay.
where the glass breaks and Stone Cold's walking down because you know what? He has a mission. His mission is to kick ass and take names. Except on this episode of Monday Night Raw, when Stone Cold Steve Austin came out, he was there to moderate the contract signing between Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
He was not playing any games. He was not going to have any tomfoolery in his contract signing, and he did it. The fans were happy. It's a feel-good moment
thing. Okay.
to have Stone Cold Steve Austin there.
Okay.
Does Stone Cold Steve Austin need to come out every week? No. Stone Cold Steve Austin, he's in the attraction status. Once you see him, it's good to see him. Stone Cold Steve Austin is also relevant right now in the USA Network because of his show. Because of his show, that's why. Right now, that's who I'm saying. Right now, also Steve Loggins checking in on Facebook. He says right now for him, Rhea Ripley, she's over.
Yeah, she is.
She's over.
She is over. I can agree with her. Agree with him on that.
Ramble, tell us who you think is over. Brian.
No, you now. Who's not over, Tristen?
Oh, you want to know who's not over with me?
Yeah, go.
So did you see the little WWE social media segment about the 24/7 championship?
Which one?
The one where somebody that's not a WWE superstar won.
Oh, the Fox thing?
No. The one where the center from the Boston Celtics.
Oh, my boy.
How do you say his name? Cantor. What's his first name?
I don't even know.
That's your boy. How you don't even know your boy's name?
Because I go by his last name.
Okay, fine. Cantor.
Okay.
Cantor won the 24/7 championship from R-Truth.
Stupid.
No. The reason why that's not over for me is because it's supposed to be, Brian and Ramblers, it's supposed to be WWE people. Remember when Mick Foley took his time and went into that ring and he stood there and then Mick Foley said that that this title is going to be for anybody that's ever competed in WWE. You tell me when that guy's ever competed in WWE. You trying to tell me that the Boston Celtics is a part of the WWE universe?
No.
So why did he win it?
Because they wanted, I don't know.
Because they wanted what?
I don't know.
A feel-good moment? Because after he won
it. Because he revealed that he was a Nick initially.
Okay.
And then when he won it, he basically said that, you know what, I'm going to celebrate this as a Boston Celtic because he got traded to the Celtics.
What does that have to do with
to get heat on him?
No.
Ines, thank you.
I don't care how you say his name. He shouldn't have been the 24/7 champion. Why? Because he doesn't fit the rules. They're changing the rules as they go along.
Okay, and how many times have I been broken?
We're not talking about you being broken.
Yeah, exactly.
But he should not have qualified if he wanted to come out and sign autographs.
So you tell that to the Fox anchor who won too.
I had an issue with that as well too.
I know you did, but guess what? Fox is bought out SmackDown. So
I don't care. So what do you do? So now your 24/7 championship is now a publicity thing?
I guess so.
Obviously, that's what it looks like.
I guess so.
That's what it looks like. Yep, the guy's name is Rob Stone.
Rob Stone, yep.
I don't care what his name is. He shouldn't have won the 24/7 championship.
He won it from
So
Elias.
who's going to win it? Now Steve Harvey's going to win it?
That'd be funny as hell.
That would be funny.
That would be funny as hell.
But I don't want to see Steve Harvey winning it.
Why not?
Because he's not a wrestler.
Okay.
I could see them going to some place where if Jesse Ventura was still governor and Jesse Ventura would roll him up.
Wild card.
No, wild card. No. You
Wild
see?
card.
Now,
Wild card.
You see? Now Anthony is checking on Facebook and he's saying wild card.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what? Anthony, thanks for being a Royal Ramble and watching us every Thursday night from 7 to 9. But that's the problem. That's how we got into the issue that we are now with this whole wild card thing. When we make a rule, I'm like,
that's true.
And then we go back and I'm like, that doesn't fit. Then we do a wild card.
Yep.
No.
The wild card rule for
No.
people going over from Raw and SmackDown. Yeah.
No. Steve checked in on Facebook. He said, not over Enzo.
What's the matter with my boy Zoe?
I don't know. He says he's not over.
What, Steve, what's wrong with Zoe? Well, I tell you who's not over for me. What's not over was that Rey Mysterio Grand Metalik match for me. Honestly.
The match was not over for you.
It was just, it wasn't displaying luchador. It wasn't just. I had this freaking thing said earlier in the show, but basically, they rushed that. That was like an 8-minute match. It should have been a little bit longer for both of them to display their talents. We've seen everything that Rey's done. We've seen most of what Grand Metalik's done, but I think we needed a little more luchador. Period. A little more fun. And the crowd wasn't even hyped for this match. There was no heat. There was no they were cold.
You know what the crowd was? I don't remember listening to the crowd for that.
I was.
But if the crowd was cold, you know why the crowd was cold for that? There's no emotional investment.
Yeah.
It was just a match that was thrown together.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, when they see each other again, but didn't they shake hands at the end?
They did.
So there might not be anything in the future for them.
Exactly.
But if they do, or maybe Rey Mysterio could start going through all of the other luchadors. Maybe what he does before he retires, that he gives all the luchadors the rub.
Or he goes mask hunting, like Jericho did in WCW.
Okay.
I could see that would be interesting.
Okay.
But I think Rey is too loyal to being a luchador that I don't think he would do a mask hunting gimmick. Period. But that's who's over and not over for this week in professional wrestling.